The story I'm going to cover today is possibly one of the creepiest and most unsettling TikTok user stories I have ever come across. The TikTok user who posted the following videos goes by Jasmine. So sit back, relax, maybe even grab some popcorn, and let's get right into this story. It all starts off on a Thursday afternoon after Jasmine posts a ring cam footage of her and her daughter hurrying over into their apartment after encountering a strange man. However, after Jasmine looked back at the footage, she realized that the tweaker outside her door wasn't the strangest thing that was captured on the ring cam.
So I'm sitting here looking at this ring camera footage, and I don't understand how I didn't see this, because this is ridiculous.
Instead, it was this. Watch closely.
I just called the police. Get out front of my door. This is the last time I'm gonna tell you. Get out front of my door right now. The police on the way. Go.
Only later did Jasmine realize that the door to apartment 23 had swung open for a few seconds and then closed on its own. Now, the reason this was really weird is just a few days after, Jasmine posted a video pointing something out that will make you question just how did the door really open on its own.
In the 3 years that I've lived here, I have never seen this door come open. Ever. Like, you can't. But in the video, you saw the door just came open. Who opened the door? Like, look at it. Like, pitch black. Like, make it make sense. Like, how? How? I don't know. It don't make sense.
Apparently, the door has not once been unlocked since the several years Jasmine has lived there, so then how did the door just randomly come open? Well, the deeper she decides to investigate, the creepier things get.
Just look, watch this. The door comes open. There's nobody there.
Now, although the door opening by itself is strange, what Jasmine discovers next will make you really question what exactly is going on here. Jasmine decides to call property management to get the door open once and for all, but what she discovers next is truly disturbing.
Okay, y'all, so property management sent somebody up to come take a look, so I'm gonna let him do what he do, and I'm gonna stay back here.
Light works.
You say the light works? Y'all, he said the light works. Oh, Lord. What is that? He's over here. Y'all. What the hell is going on? Y'all see all these little kids? They have put kids' shoes up in there. What the? So how did? So hold on, because no, this other day the door came open when I was in here. So if the door came open, like Nah, I'm sorry. I'm not. Okay, y'all. So remember the thing? I thought it was a snake. I really thought it was some plastic, but y'all, I'm not gonna get close to this. This is real snake skin. Oh my God. Look at this. You can see like, ooh. Oh my God. Look at that.
Strangely, a huge pile of children's shoes is found laying in the middle of the clearly abandoned apartment's floor, which makes Jasmine wonder that this might be something a lot more serious than just paranormal occurrences, such as a possible abduction or maybe even a serial killer. However, after she looks back at the video, she notices something that makes the whole situation even more disturbing.
So I'm looking back at this video that I took with the property manager guy, right? And I noticed something in that pile of shoes. Those frozen Elsa boots, whatever you want to call it, those boots are my daughter's. like, I'm gonna show y'all a picture that me and my daughter took, like, I wanna say like 2 months ago. Yo, this is crazy because I really thought she just lost them at school. Those shoes belong to my daughter.
Why was her daughter's shoes laying in an apartment next to a pile of other children's shoes when the apartment has been abandoned for several years? Just how on earth did her shoes get there? Although Jasmine has no idea, she has a theory of what all this could be about. And after showing property management this video and being told that this apartment has not been occupied for several years, she makes a shocking conclusion.
Somebody in this building must be going around here just collecting shoes. And I'm not gonna say collecting, stealing little kids' shoes around here. I've talked to at least 2 or 3 different people in this building who have said that their children been missing shoes. So I'm thinking that somebody has access to that room and they're going around stealing shoes and then taking them and putting them in there. They're just putting shoes in the room. Like, it just none of this makes sense to me right now. None of it.
As Jasmine says, someone in that building must have access to that apartment and for some reason is stealing and storing little kids' children's shoes in there. So property management decides to remove all the shoes and plans to change the door lock for the apartment. However, Jasmine is determined to get to the bottom of this, so she decides to set up a trap.
Okay, y'all, I'm finna get to the bottom of this. See these little shoes right here? I put them here as bait, right? Bought some real cheap shoes, just, little kids' shoes or whatever. But what I did was I got me a plant, right? Little cheap plant too. But look what's inside the plant. Hopefully y'all can see it. Hopefully nobody else see it, but
Jasmine believes that she'll be able to catch whoever's doing this red-handed by baiting them with those children's shoes. However, after 2 days of recording, nothing happens. That's until the 3rd day when she captured this. If we take a look at the footage, we can clearly see that the boot moves on its own. It appears to be pulled up by some kind of force and then put back down. Jasmine's next door neighbor saw the whole thing happen with her own eyes, but it's what her neighbor recalls that makes the situation a lot creepier. Apparently, she looked out her apartment because she heard sounds of what seemed to be a baby crying coming from outside. However, as she walked outside, she realized that the sounds were actually coming from the apartment where the kids' shoes were found. Knowing the apartment is abandoned, she walks back seemingly terrified, and that's when the shoes Jasmine left as bait moved. Now, unfortunately, from the recording, we can't hear if there was truly the sounds of a baby crying coming from apartment 23. However, what we can clearly see is that somehow the kid's boot moved on its own. Since this recording, Jasmine has made no further posts or updates about the situation, which is quite strange. So I guess it's all left up to our interpretation of what this all could have possibly been.